Hello everyone, welcome to the markets breakdown analysis for Tuesday the 21st of February 2023. We'll be breaking down the chart on which the exact zones where price could close above for potential buys or close below for potential sells as well. So looking at the previous daily candle, the daily candle closed weak bullish, broke the Friday and the Thursday daily high and then retraced and closed back just within the Friday's daily high. Now dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, and what we can see is we have the most recent 4-hour support at 1840-700. Our most recent 4-hour resistance is at 1846-700. Dropping down to the hourly time frame, we have the same level of support and resistance on the 5-minute time frame, same thing as well as the 15-minute time frame as well. Now to identify the no trade zone, what we're going to do is we can see on the 4-hour time frame we have this previous 4-hour support that was formed during the Asian session on Monday at the market open. Just going to adjust this a little bit. Now dropping down to the hourly time frame, and what we can see is we've got this hourly support at 1838-600. So this is barely a 20 pip range. That's like a 14 pip range. So what I would do is I'd push this line to 1838-700. And then I'll go down to the 30-minute time frame. As we can see, this is a 30-minute support, and on the 15-minute time frame as well, we just ranged in within this area. So I'm going to mark this as a no trade zone, so we can look for potential sells below 1838-700. Potential buys could be, I would say, above 1847, let's say 1847-600, and that's as price breaks the previous daily high as well. And we're going to identify this area as a no trade zone. So now to look for buys, going back to the daily, actually going back to the weekly. The weekly hasn't done anything at the moment, it's just within this range. Dropping down to the daily time frame, and what we can see is we've got the most recent daily resistance at 1854-400. Dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, we have this recent 4-hour resistance at 1859-200. Dropping down to the hourly time frame, we have this previous 1-hour support in here, but the same level as the resistance as the 4-hour time frame. Dropping down to the 30-minute time frame, again we have this clean traffic basically on the daily. So our first target for buys, ideally I would say, is this daily resistance formed on Wednesday the 15th of February 2023 at 1854-400. Our second target for buys, going back to the 4-hour time frame, we can say 1859-200 because that's the 4-hour resistance. And then when you drop down to the hourly time frame, it's also an hourly resistance as the 30-minute time frame as well. So this is a clean market structure, I would say. Now to look for sells, going back to the daily, dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, what we can see is price have been consolidating on the 4-hour time frame, on the hourly time frame, same thing. Now to look for sells, we have this 4-hour support, but this is a big range. We don't know whether like price is just going to drop straight to this point, but we do have this clean candle to cover, and maybe we can find two targets within this 4-hour candle. So now dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, and what we can see is we've got this previous, well, we've got this 1-hour support, but again we have this previous 1-hour resistance. This is a decent, I'd say, one of the targets that we could look for. Now dropping down to the 5-minute time frame, and price have wicked here before. 15-minute time frame, we have 15-minute support. So I'd say our first target for sells would be 1834 flat, and that's targeting this 15-minute support. And our second target for sells would be 1829, 600 or 500, targeting this 1 hour previous resistance formed on the on Friday.